What Remains of Edith Finch. I'm excited. I've already played this before, but I'm playing it again because, yeah.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
The house.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Seems like it is. Well, this game has such good graphics. I'm sorry, it's just I'm really happy.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Ow, someone's here. Oh my gosh, this tiny little mailbox. It's so cute. So cute.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Interesting.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's sad.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Going this way. Who's here? Who's watching my stupid live?
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Woods can't speak, Edith. Who's here? Seriously. Jaden, is that you?
The house was exactly like I remembered it.
Oh
the way
my
I'd been
God.
dreaming about it.
It's such a big house. I don't understand how someone could live here without, like, dying. Like, if you lived all the way at the top of there, I don't understand how, like, you wouldn't be scared. I just don't get it.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
That's sad. You lived there.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Oh, okay. Missing. I'm missing. Okay. Oh, wait, I pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing the wrong.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
I don't know why I'm so happy.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Oh, no. Sorry, my earbuds. Earbuds fell out of my ear. Proceed.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I'm sure it was. Wait. Oh my gosh, I keep doing it.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
I can see that. And it probably would have been, like, you probably would have turned it off because, I don't know, you're leaving that house. I don't think anyone's gonna buy this house. It's huge and it's scary.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Well, because this is your house, so...
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
That's so sad.
Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Yeah, Molly died, by the way, but I'm not gonna give any spoilers.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Oh. I mean, I can see why. This house is really scary, and it could collapse at any minute. I don't know why would you would
The
just
table was still a wreck from the night we left.
I don't know why.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I don't know why you would just keep adding to this house. It's huge. Oh, Edie. Or Eddie. Grandma Edie? Yeah, Edie.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yeah, Edie. Great-Grandma Edie.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
That's sad. Wait, where did the books go? Where'd the books go? I don't know why I'm saying where'd the books go, because it wasn't the books, it was the words. Oh my god.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yeah, I don't think Barbara.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
There, just sit here and watch this or something. Cause I can do that. I have nothing going on tonight. Just kind of wanted to touch. Wait, is this the kitchen? Yeah, I was already in the kitchen.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's kind of gross because, like, you know, there's a bunch of dead bodies in there, and then you're gonna walk in there and be like, "Ew, I'm stepping on dead bodies." But I don't think you're actually stepping. I don't think that they're actually.
After
there.
Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then
I'm sure
Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
I'm sure that that's just a story that your grandma told you, Edie.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah, newsflash, all of the Finches died. Yeah. Edith was the last one, but then she died. I'm spoiling this for you, but I don't care.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Is Edith Sr. like Eddie? Yeah, Edie. Or Edie. Calvin and Sam.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Dead brother? Yeah. I'm pretty sure he died. Oh, no. He died when he was 11. Yeah. 11. I don't want to... That's so sad.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Gregory was literally 1 year old. Oh my god. Sorry, my voice is so like...
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
my voice is like, bleh.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
She was 16? 26? Is that what that is? It's either 16 or 26. I can't do frickin' math.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
I'm sure she did. I'm sure she locked and sealed every door shut. I don't know, just a thought. We went down there. Okay, so this is Walter's room.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I don't know why she didn't seal it up, because I mean, it's really cute and all. Like, it's really cute. He used to have a bed right there, but I don't know where it went.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Why wouldn't you believe him? He's like your uncle,
Turns
right?
out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Yeah. Just as I suspected.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Yeah. Now Milton's dead. That's
Reading
sad.
this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Okay, I really need Jade to be here when I do this because it's crazy. Okay. This is a really creepy part, so... Well, I mean, obviously I'm gonna still play it, but... If you think that eating things is disturbing, viewer discretion is advised. Yeah. So here's Molly Finch. So yeah, you might have noticed that she said Molly earlier. Well, they had a cat after she died, and they named her Molly. So after this Molly Finch. Here we go.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
What? No.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
All gone. At first, when I saw that there was a part in the cage, I thought that meant that she was gonna eat her gerbil.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I've played this game so many times, just so you know. I love this game. Okay.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
That's disgusting. Is that poop? Are you kidding me? That's disgusting. Disgusting. Okay. Alright, let's gobble up your toothpaste.
I kept eating and eating.
Ew, this is so gross. Why would you eat your toothpaste, kid? I understand you're hungry, but you're gonna eat in the morning.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Yeah, I'll go there in a second. Just saying, this is before they sealed up the doors. So, yeah.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Okay, so this is when the part comes. So, viewer discretion
I reached
is
out for
advised.
her.
And suddenly,
I was a cat.
wee, wee, wee.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
stupid bird. I mean, I understand that you're scared, but like, don't gotta be no scared though.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
That's mean. Look at your beautiful kid. I mean, I bet she's pretty. Never met her before. I don't know, I have an accent. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Wait. I hate this part.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Jump onto the stupid stool, you stupid cat.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
How
Now
could you
I was
tell?
up in the big tree.
Okay.
I
so this
promised
is the
Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Wow. I can't believe you can hear that. Oh wait, actually I can hear that.
Rabbits.
Wait. I wanna eat. I'm hungry. I like rabbit. Just kidding. Rabbits are gross to eat. Yeah.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh my god.
I swallowed him up,
So
and I
sad.
didn't chew one bit.
Yeah,
Then I
true.
flew off to find something bigger.
Mama rabbit. I'm just guessing, guys.
A mama rabbit.
Called it. No, are you kidding me? I was so close. Yeah. Doesn't
She was
sound
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
good. You That's so gross.
Suddenly, I was a shark.
How do you just turn into a shark, lady? You are like. I just watched a shark movie. Very few people know that. It's called 47 Meters Down.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean.
Whee!
Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, yep, you were
I
description
tore off
guy.
the flipper, and it tasted really good.
So good. Tasted so good. Where is the little? Oh. La 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 la.
Grabbed on tight.
Oh
But I
my
was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Poor little baby.
When
Oh,
I
no.
opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Yeah, you're kidding. You're like a monster now. Loch Ness monster.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, and I moved real quiet.
Oh my god. How did I just eat a whole human? I'm just this tiny little piece of food. Oh my god, it's so loud. Someone join my stream. Someone I know and love.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Belly with a rusty, his belly with a rusty, his belly with a rusty razor.
They're the drunk guy. That's sad because he wasn't able to say goodbye to his family. Why wouldn't he just say goodbye to my family? Oh my god, this is so loud.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Why does nobody like me? I mean, I can
I
see
slithered
why.
onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Old pipe, you say? Hey, somebody's here. I'm not lonely. What's up, my dudes? Or dude? Or dudette? I don't know. Ooh. Who are you? Do I know you? Oh, what do I? No. You want to eat some more?
I got closer and closer.
Back to. Hey, Sierra! What's up, my dudette? I don't know, I'm calling you dudette.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything.
Why are you whispering?
It's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be
Delicious. My dudette. We need to talk. Why haven't you, like, answered any of my calls? It's called, What Remains of Edith Finch. It's a good game.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
No, you're not confused. You're confuzzled. Sorry, friends. Why are you saying friends? There's only 2 people here, and I don't even know who the other person is. Ooh. Okay.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
So adorable. So cute. Okay.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
No, you asked me. I wasn't answered. He phoned because I was busy with friends. Oh, okay. That's Sierra. There's only one person.
This
on
will
my
be obvious
street.
later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
Oh, whoa.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Sierra, you should
The
call
room was
me.
like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse
his wife Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Oh, it's bedtime, is it now? Okay, well, have a good night, Sierra, and I'll talk to you maybe tomorrow.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
KK.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Odin. Odin! Sorry. Why isn't Jaden joining my stream? Okay. Join my stream. Join my stream. I'm so annoying. Okay. There's little people. Okay, how do I get out of here? The bathroom, right?
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Cute. Real cute.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Aw, that's cute.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Real cute.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
What does that say? Edith Jr. Lake Trip, Sam photo, Ford Sam, medal ceremony, my friend Bigfoot, Edith interview, random junk, home movies, Weird America, The Finches, conspiracy now.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I don't think there was a mole man living under your house, Edie.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh my gosh. That's Edith. She's adorable. Wait, is this it? It is. It is it. That's cool.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
This is where Gregory died.
It was a pretty big trace.
Gregory. Okay, here we go.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
It's hidden.
It's hidden in this book.
Dun dun dun. Sorry. I'm a disgrace. Everybody hates me. Dun, dun,
Sven
dun.
gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
That's just real cute, now, isn't it? Wait. That's the swing! Calvin Finch, April 25th, 1950, to 1950 or 61. I don't know who that is. Wait, look at my belly. It's all fat. And guess what? I'm pregnant. And I don't know who's the dad. Excuse me. But there's somebody. And yeah. This one is so sad. But this one's really cool. Okay. No. I knew you were gonna say that. What? This one was so sad? Like, what do you mean you knew I was gonna say what?
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
What did you know I was gonna say, Sierra?
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
This one's really sad. I don't know if I want to do this one. That you were gonna... Oh, yeah, I was pregnant. Yeah, I'm pregnant. Yeah. Here we go.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly. But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
You should remember that he was
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Yeah, that's the story. So sad.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Exact same thing.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yeah, I can see that, Deborah. I know her name isn't Deborah, but I don't care.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Wait, where did it say that? I don't know. Okay, watch this. Are you ready? It's so cool. See? That's so cool. Pragnanana. I don't know, I just said Pragnanana, but I did. Dun, 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 dun.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Bellies, bellies. She's pregnant, I'm telling you. God damn it.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, that's real cute.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Well, don't think about that. Think about the now. The beautiful now. Who else is here? Barb Street. That's cute. Oh, sorry.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Who else is here?
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Sorry, I need to shut up.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
What is that?
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums
Shut
and
up.
Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right!
I came from
Also,
the
I
basement.
loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my
Bring
dad
the
likes
down.
making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Right on
She
time.
reached for the music box.
She reached for the music box. Sorry.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oopsie dingwas. Pregnant.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the
Crutch.
worst.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Hi, Kaylee L. It's nice to see you. Get out of here. Get out of here. No. No.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill,
No.
who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Ate his family. Ew.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Hiya. No.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
I'm
Then
furious.
act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
And you're... No.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still
No.
holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Late.
Hours
It's
later.
good.
Barbara! Walter? What's going on up
Barbara.
there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
So, what game are you playing? I am playing a game called What Remains of Edith Finch. It's a pretty good game. It's really good. It's about, this girl's family dying. Yeah. Kids. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. I've played it so many times, so I'm pretty bored now. But like, I'm playing it now for you guys, so. Happy about that. Wait. It's right here. See, I told you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the goodbye. See, I told you his bed used to be here if you were here at the beginning of my stream.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Interesting.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's got to be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Wait, I think Messiers, if played this game before. What do you mean by that? Wait, is this when Molly was alive? Oh, that baby girl.
Molly, and the moment he hears the hinges grow.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really stupid. Yes, die.
He wasn't
Dang it.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's over yet because she's not dead. Yeah, if she died, then the story would be over. But she's not dead yet.
The hookman had vanished.
She
listened for his breathing.
Oh my gosh, I hadn't
but
realized.
All she heard was...
Ding dang. I'ma hit you with my crutch.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
What? Oh no, I am going to be beaten up.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was
going to be famous.
And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance
of her life.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans.
So did her
fans.
fans.
Blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
Oh, that's...
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. Took it
Sucker.
all pretty hard. But that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Was yeah.
Now that's what I call a real
eerie story. Oh, whatever, tale. Same thing. This isn't... Are you... This isn't supposed to be scary.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered.
It's
as absurd as
sad.
that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Who else is here? Do I know you?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
I can see why. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going the wrong way. I don't know what I'm saying. Sven.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Tetanus shot? You don't want to alive. Sorry.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I wonder what they were for.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Oh, I had to pull it.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
I'm scared, Edie. Eda.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Walter's dead.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories...
No.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
No, duh, there's a pattern. Why is this here? I mean, it's cute, but why is it there? Like how does he have a bathroom? I feel bad for him. What if he has to go to the bathroom? Oh, there's... Okay, just forget what I just said.
Goodbye, everyone.
Aw.
I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
Oh my god.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
That's what kept me sane.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
What the heck? What the heck?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Wait, what? What do you want me to do?
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
I want to go back. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, this is a good idea. Let's just go back.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
That's...
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Well, your parents can lie to you, Rita.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
You think? What the heck? Why isn't it? Okay, am I supposed to do something?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Why
But
would
if she
you
never
end up-
told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
I'm gonna go see.
I don't want to
about
make the
food.
same mistakes she made.
Okay, bye.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Oh.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
I know it's addicting to watch. It's so... And this game is really short, too. Like, there's not that much left of it.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No! No, it wouldn't.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Yeah, I told you she's pregnant
And the history you're a part of.
Yeah.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Well, I'm not that lost. I mean, playing as your kid, I'm not that lost.
I think the people in these stories believed them.
for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Lucy, look, I had been 10 years old until I was killed. So, Derpy, Junior, Derpy, Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy, Christopher, Shadow, Oliver, Bob, Shotzi, Bailey, and a frog. And
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, Calvin Finch, Sven Finch, Edie Finch, Walter Finch, Barbara Finch.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
This is Odin, guys.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's cute.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gus Finch, Sam Finch, Gregory Finch. If you guys don't remember, Gregory was a baby when he died, which is really sad, but it happened. Milton went missing when he was 11, so we don't know what
She
happened.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Louis and Sanjay. Don't remember who Sanjay is, by the way.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
There's one person.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday.
Someone keeps coming.
Everything out for myself.
Someone keeps coming and then just leaving. It bothers me. Just stay, please.
But looking back on it now...
Just wait, ready? Here she is.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Exactly. She's pregnant. Okay, please stay. Kids, I'm not a kid to you, Lucy. sorry,
I never met
Jaden.
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Yeah, you think? Okay. Here we go.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
Offended.
It's gonna rain the
Offended.
whole weekend, isn't it? You'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm watching.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Fine.
Just be careful.
Sorry.
The camera's older than you are.
Is there another one? Wow.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Hey!
Love you too.
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me. After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Hi. Can I have some talkies?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way
Yeah.
Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone?
1 hour.
Something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Let's talk.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Don't understand.
time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night. I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Not too sad. Okay. Sorry I haven't talked in a while. But that was really sad. Okay. Well, now we know how Greg died. Just a baby. Now it's time for another sad story. Someone died.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I now pronounce you
husband and wife.
Yeah.
Make him cry.
I'm not very fond of stepmoms.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Whoa!
The rain
came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Interesting. Very interesting.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Wow, what a waste of my time.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Bless me. Bless me. Oh, you did.
But it didn't last.
Scientific method, observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
was 4 when Milton disappeared.
That's hard when a brother
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
runs away and just disappears and you never see them again and you never get
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I don't have any siblings and none ran away or anything, but it's tough, it's hard.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room, except Louis.
Oh, these are so sad. And really sad too. Who's here?
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on. Louis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh wait, no.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Louis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Louis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Utopia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I got really.
The prince was on his own quest for radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of his electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.